For anybody who's just tuning into this video randomly, I'm painting the entire alphabet. I'm doing them in 3 letters at a time, and each 3 letters is going to be like a bit of a different style. But basically the whole painting structure is broken down into 3 separate steps. The first one's going to be your sketch. The second one is going to be your fill, so filling in all your colors. And then the third one is going to be your outline. You can add as much as you want from then. In all the other videos, I've gone through different techniques like fades and key lines and outlines. We may use a little bit of that in this piece too. I'm actually thinking of doing some pattern work, which could be fun. But yeah, let's just start with step 1, which is that sketch. Now I'm going to use this like a pencil, just like this. This is going to be the fat area right here. Chuck a top on it. And this is where the skinny little bit comes in. So you can sort of see the start of that S. I'm going to drop down. And then we'll chuck a little wave in at the end, eh? So we've got an S. Fat top, skinny little middle. Same thing right here with the T. So let's go a little mini thing in the center here. And let's chuck a big top on it. And the U right here, fat to the left, and let's go skinny to the right. So a big section over here, and let's thin him out. So that's our sketch really. At this point, it basically just becomes a big coloring in. Use a bit of a fatter cap. So right here we have a New York fat, we have a cream skinny. If you want to learn what that means, check out the other videos. Don't pick a random point and start scribbling like this. Your stuff's going to look messy. Make your outsides bigger and then work your way in. And paint slow, you know, if you're new, paint slow. Just take your time, just like this. So I'm going to do my outsides like that, and then all I got to do is fill it in. Not only will this be cleaner, but it will also save your paint. So sort of take that step as you're going. Take your time. There we go, outsides, fill it in. Outsides, fill it in. Just What's funny is this paint's actually reacting to the color that's underneath it, but I actually sort of like it. It's like it's a bit streaky, but it's its own thing. So now, like, after this, we got our color down. That's our general fill. And let's do some of the bubble techniques. If you're gonna go and do them at like different sizes, so it doesn't just look like one single pattern. So if I go big, medium, small, that can be a way to break it up. And you know, do it over the edges too. Like, don't just do it sort of where it's all in the middle. Like, because technically if it's a pattern like this, it sort of goes over the edges. And that's the start of my S, so that'll separate it from the T. Very simple 2-color fill. You could add a fade before this and make it look a million times better, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to teach you guys the basics. So if I want to go here, I just want to take that line first. Just like this. Because if you hold on to, you're going to lose where you're at. It also helps with getting your straight sections. For these bits, that straight type of look you get, you can't get that by holding the tin. So there we go. We got the starting letters, but obviously we want to add a little bit to this because it's all dodgy all over the place. So a big thing that's important to like most of your letter forms will be 3Ds. So let's get a color to add those 3Ds in. If you want to learn how I'm breaking this down, like to be able to see where the 3D should go, in my other videos I teach you that. And you'll notice too, like I'm going over my black lines, but that's completely fine because one of the last steps here is going to be cutbacks. I'm going to add my highlights in. Here comes the highlights. This is really what sort of complements that 3D shape. To add a little bit more, actually, before I go too far, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a keyline. A keyline is the line work that goes on the outside of your letters that makes it stand out from what's behind it. This is obviously pretty important for like graffiti stylings because often you want your work to stand out on top of like some absolute chaos. You know, a lot of walls that get painted with this type of stuff have stuff underneath it. This will make it stand out. Don't forget your middle bits either, like that, right? So now it's all messy, it's all painted over, but Mr. Cutbacks will help you. And then my can's almost empty, so I'm just gonna dump a bit of it out. I'll add to like those like spotty areas by just chucking some of the back, and it'll also just tie it in a bit. So let's just, usually I would do like running lines like that, but I think I might run out of paint, so let's just get the basics in. We ran through filling, patterns, outlines, highlights, key lines, and whatever else you saw along the way. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, remember to like, subscribe, check out all that good stuff. But now I'm just gonna get stuck onto the rest of the alphabet, and we're pretty much almost done.